Jake Piseno continues to dominate college lacrosse, showing everyone who has doubted him that he's the best LSM in the country. This past weekend against Vermont, he had 2 goals, 5 ground balls, and 4 caused turnovers. That is one of the most insane stat lines that I've ever read. He's playing a style of lacrosse like no one else, and it's working. He was a key reason on why Albany won the American East against Vermont. He plays a loose style of defense that allows for him to throw dangerous checks. He loves pushing transition and finding seams in opposing defenses. Today I'm going to show what makes Jake Piseno so good. Here's our first clip.
Nice ball movement. Pope gets denied that time by Whitney. A laser from the 6-foot sophomore Charlie Pope. He's denied on his first look. Oh, nice look inside. The other way, and it's Piseno.
Piseno pushes down on the slow break after the save. Even though it's even numbers, he continues to keep pushing. The key as a pole in this position is to drop into the middle and look for a seam. Many times since you're a pole, the opposing defense won't see you as a threat and won't guard you. Here Piseno finds that seam and catches and finishes. This finish is super deceptive. He buckles his knee and drops his body and his stick, but finishes high, leaving the UVM keep on the ground. Here's our next clip.
Up top to Whitaker, starts the split dodge, lost it, Piseno knocks it away.
Piseno gets a long approach to the box and comes into an early backpedal. What I love is how he throws this long poke and just holds it there. This does 2 things. It forces the dodger to choose a direction, and since it's such a long poke, Piseno has so much time to react. In this case, he gets a clean poke and gets the ball. It's these simple checks and plays that get so overlooked in Piseno's game. We all see the big takeaway, but he does stuff like this all game long. Once the ball hits the turf, he has a nice goose to open space. It doesn't matter how much force he puts on this goose because he sends it into the right place. Here's our next clip.
You can count them. There's 7 men, field players playing defense now for Vermont.
Oh, Piseno!
This goal is ridiculous for so many reasons. First of all, UVM is offsides, so they have 7 defenders on the field. Piseno casually pushes the same side as his teammate, and what this does is it forces the UVM defender to pick and choose who he guards. He can't decide, so he plays the midi for a second and then comes to Piseno. During this time, Piseno has been crow hopping and now has a shot from deep. From this far out, you basically need to place off stick low, and that's exactly what he does. Also notice the full extension of his stick. This gives him velocity, but it also makes the angle at which the ball is released very weird for the goalie, making it hard to save. Here's our next clip.
With just about 8 minutes to go in this 4th quarter.
Oh, nice overhead.
Piseno there to wreak havoc once.
Again, Piseno comes out with his stick in front and throws that poke into the Dodgers' hands, disrupting that split dodge. It works so well because it's so risk-free. Piseno comes into a V-hold as his man continues to dodge into him. Whenever you see Piseno in a V-hold in open space, expect an over the head. The reason he's so good at them is because he plays with his man constantly in open space, and as soon as the dodger gets close to his body, he allows them to gain momentum into him so he can go over the top. The Dodgers are always expecting to throw their shoulder into him, only to realize he's not there. They end up off balance, hanging their stick. Here's our last clip.
Whitaker fakes the pass over to Pope. It's the American East goal scoring leader. Piseno scoops up the errant pass. Here he comes. Piseno over to his left. Hahn to Richmond. Score!
Piseno capitalizes off his man fumbling the pass at the point. He gets a great ground ball and barrels up the field. This is a rare opportunity in college lacrosse of getting a pure 4-on-3. At around 35 yards, Piseno throws a fake to the point, which is one of the most underrated moves in lacrosse. Since he's such a threat, the pole slides to him and doesn't bite on it. Piseno threw the fake so far out that he's still able to hit the point on the fast break, and Albany was able to convert. If a pole doesn't bite on the fake, it's not the end of the world. You still have time to either skip it or hit the point. Piseno continues to grow his draft stock and prove he's one of the best players in college lacrosse. I can't wait to keep watching him prove people wrong. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.